Alrighty, so we're going to be doing a Battle Cats video. It's been a minute since I've touched Battle Cats, so I'm not going to lie, I know a lot of you guys have been missing out on it. And the reason for that being is because I actually lost my old account. One of my videos ended up blowing up, and I lost my code, so my account got hijacked on me, unfortunately. I'm in the process of talking to Ponos to try and get it back right now, but it's been about 8 months, and it might not be available anymore. So I will let you guys know if I do get access to my old account. If not, I do plan on continuing to upload Battle Cats content. However, I'm going to be doing it with a buddy of mine, some with him, some without, because I got him into the game, and this is on a new account. So we're going to start it off strong with an 11 draw, which I am going to let him pick. We're going to open up all my event capsules and all my regular tickets first. The current progression I have on this account, if I do end up playing from now on this one, is going to be into the future. I paid for the dollar returner mode to skip out all the early game. So all those treasures are already done with and over with. I'm currently in Into the Future Chapter 2, and it's almost 100% in for the treasures. I'm on Moon. I haven't beaten Moon yet. We're getting there. So we're going to open up these capsules. There's an event going on right now for the Heartbeat Academy. The units are not very good, but, I mean, it's a collector's thing. It's free user rank. We're going to go for it. There you go. I got one.
I
I'll
only
level these
have
guys
that
up.
one.
What's that, bro?
I only have the class rep one.
Class rep, yeah. You'll get all of them once you start to do more of the stages. I only got the one there. Class rep's one of the better ones that's there anyway. The event stages, I might play a few of them, but there's a new April event stage, so we're gonna start with the rare tickets. Where are we throwing the rare tickets, my guy? You should be able to see the stream. Am I gonna put it into Uberfest, which is probably the smarter option to be honest, or am I throwing into White Day capsules? White Day capsules has 8 days
Throw it, in,
left, so I might be able to pull another one off. But
throw it into Uberfest.
Uberfest? Do I do the 15 draw
Yeah,
in Uberfest, or do I do the 15 draw into White Day? Nothing useful.
Uberfest.
Uberfest, all of it into Uberfest. All right, I guess we're gonna full send it. If I don't get an Uber, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, but that's okay. Hey, I got one. I got one from the rare ticket. Okay. Well, I mean, at least I got one. Momotaro's not a bad unit either, from what I remember. Angels and Reds, yeah. Momotaro's not a bad one. All right. Well, we already started strong. We got an Uber already. So I guess we're going into this. We're going into 11 draw. Let's see what happens. Here goes 1,500 cat food. All right. Tin cat, nothing useful. And we got Matador cat. Apparently I already had you. 3 times I've gotten you now. And nothing useful. Nothing good so far. We've got one Uber though, so at the very least it wasn't an L. Bath cat. That's a good pickup. I'm glad I got Bath cat because that's a good anti-red unit. Bath cat's a
My
really
sister
strong
was
DPS
back.
unit for anti-red. Flame Cat, thank you. I needed this. I think I can probably beat Into the Future Moon
Oh,
now
Wheel
with this
Cat.
cat. I think I can probably beat
Wheel
Moon.
Cat, let's
I can
go.
probably beat Into the Future 2 Moon now with that cat. Hey, we got an Uber. I have never seen this Uber before. This is new to me. This
What
must
is
be one of
that?
the new dragons. Sea Serpent Daliason. Interesting. Slows floating in angels, and it's a Colossus Slayer. That's the new behemoths, I believe. The behemoth enemies. So that's good actually, because hey, and we got Paris Cat. No complaints with Paris Cat or Salon Cat, whatever you want to call her. No complaints. Is that it? I think that might be it for the draws. Nope. Is that it? That's got to be it. Hey, I mean, we got 2 Ubers. 2 new Ubers. 2 new Ubers, no complaints. I think that's all she wrote, though. It's got to be it, right? No? Archer Cat to end it off. No complaints. Archer Cat, the best unit in the game. We love Archer Cat. All right. I'm okay with this. Let's go take a look at our units. Let's go see what we've got going on here. So we'll start with the cat guide. I don't have any XP. I'll have to farm some, but I haven't quite got to the XP farming stages yet because I don't have any strong anti-black units. But hey, we got some new cats. Archer Cat is a good pickup. Getting especially Salon Cat and Wheel Cat are phenomenal pickups. Wheel Cat, particularly for Into the Future, because it's an area attacker that does massive damage against aliens, which is really good for Into the Future because most of the harder stages are going to be aliens. And this is honestly just a strong generalist unit. She's got high DPS and a fast spawn rate, but she costs a lot, so you've got to be prepared with her. Now let's head over to Bath Cat, because I know I got you. Bath Cat, And again, another good generalist. He's only a single attacker, but he does massive damage to red, so he's really good for red bosses. And I've got a couple of the crazed cats already unlocked, so we're gonna scroll through. Hey, both these guys are right beside each other. Interesting. So we got the newest dragon unit, who is good for a lot of things. Okay, it's a long range unit. That's great. Colossus Slayer means it's good against the new enemy type, I guess, which I haven't quite gotten to look at. That is a really cool attack animation. We're gonna let that play out again because I missed that. But he's got long range, so he might miss close range, but he's gonna hit long range. He's got area attack. Immunity to knockback is huge, even as a long ranger. So here's his attack animation. He jumps into the water and comes through a portal. That's pretty sick. And then he's got slow. Now it says they do slow, which means that it's guaranteed. So it's 100% guaranteed. No true form, unfortunately. But that's okay. We'll see what he does in his second form once I get there. We'll do a follow-up video and I'll have to get him. And Momotaro, I do know has a true form. However, their first form is actually usually more useful because these guys are interesting. Their first form is actually really cheap and spammable, whereas their second form turns into a really expensive unit that has a long recharge and has a stronger attack and is usually long range. Not always, but usually. But she is a freezer for reds and angels, so that seems like a steal. Out of the other units I've gotten on this account so far, I might as well show them off quick because this is my first video on this account. I got Yami, another one of the new Pokemon units, and he is a true form as well. He's good against aliens and Aku, which is demons, essentially. However, they can't call it demons because I guess it's not legal in Japan. So this is his attack animation. Pretty cool guy. And then I have one other Uber who is insanely useful, and he is going to carry the ever-living shit out of Stories of Legend. Now this is Dark Beast Garu. This is Dark Beast Lord Garu, and he is immune to a lot of things. He summons wave attacks, he survives damage, he gets stronger after he gets to half health, he is resistant to enemies that don't have a trait, so white enemies he is resistant to, and he has Omni Strike, which means he can attack zombies that are behind him, as well as an area attack for anything in front of him. For the most part, the most useful thing he's going to have is his traitless abilities, especially in things like I said, Stories of Legend. There's some very strong traitless bosses, as well as things like the Crazed and Manic stages are going to be a cakewalk with this new unit. Now, that being said, we're going to go into our unlocks here. I don't know if I want to level up one of my Ubers right off the bat. Okay, Floating in Angels with Colossus Slayer is kind of huge. This is my first ever Colossus Slayer unit. I've never gotten one of these before, because the last time I played the game, Colossus wasn't an enemy trait, or whatever they're called now. Oops. That wasn't an enemy trait at the time, so I didn't get the chance to get those new units, but I'm definitely going to be messing with him once we get to those Colossus stages. Momotaro, on the other hand, I don't know. I'm not sure how useful Momotaro is, because it's no Kasajizo, alright? Kasajizo is one of the best units in the game, because he's just spammable and has really high DPS, but I don't know about Momotaro. The attack rate, I'm not sure how good it is, all of that, so we'll look into that, and I will obviously level up both of them for a video, but I think my number one priority for right now, just to get through into the future and get caught up, is going to be Wheelcat. I'm going to have to level him up as much as possible, because Wheelcat is going to carry into the future. Now, I am close to another rare ticket. If I scroll here, I am at rank 800 going to get another rare ticket. So there's that. But for now, I guess we hop into some stages. Now, I do have 3 hours of Treasure Festival, so I do kind of want to play some Treasure Festival stages. But we're going to go into the limited time stages first, because I want to get some XP. I'm not quite sure if I can beat any of the anti-black. Oh, perfect. Servant of Darkness. This is another stage that you can only beat this stage once before it goes away for a while. So this is a really good stage to go ahead and play. Do I want to put my Ubers? No, because they're level 1, and that would not help me. We're going to go into this. So the nice thing is, like I mentioned, Yami is actually an anti-Aku unit, not just an anti-alien, and he has a weaken effect with a triple attack. He attacks 3 times. He looks like a long ranger, but he's actually not. At first form, he is spammable, just like the other set, and in second form, he is stronger, has more health, more damage, and a better ability. But he costs more and takes longer to recharge. So we're just going to let this guy hit the base, I think. So I can do this. And then we're going to go ahead and just play the level out. Now, I don't think I'm going to have any issues with this because, again, I have an anti-Aku unit, so these Aku enemies, these demons, are not going to be very powerful. You notice they have a shield there. In some of my previous videos, you guys saw me beating the harder Aku stages, but obviously on a new account, I have to re-unlock the Aku realms. So I am working my way back to that on this account. And I'm thinking, if Ponos does give me my old account back, I may do a giveaway for this account. I may give this account out to somebody, anybody who wants it, if I get my old account back, because I'm obviously not going to play on 2 accounts, and my other account is significantly later into the game. I am in Uncanny Legends on my other account. So I obviously don't care about grinding this guy out. We have a black kangaroo. I don't remember his name, to be honest with you. Shadowboxer K, that's his name. We're going to deal with him no problem, though, because these guys are pretty weak, and I've got pretty strong attackers. We got Cray Sexy Leg Cat stacked up over here, so it's fine. I'm not too worried about this stage. We're going to get it done. Obviously, I've got Bahamut Cat for a nice big burst damage whenever it's needed. But as soon as I get Awakened Bahamut Cat, I'm probably going to speedrun the ever-living hell out of Stories of Legend. You see Dark Beast Lord Garo. He's not going to get to do very much during this stage. You're not going to see very much of him, but he has been carrying me. He is a very, very strong unit. Now, he's only doing about 30k damage right now, but keep in mind, if he takes half of his health away from enemies, he doubles his damage. So he hits about like Bahamut Cat, but has a significantly higher attack rate. So that stage is done and over with. There's nothing else I can do with that just yet until it recharges. Hey, Forest of Gopra. Can I beat this stage? Probably not. Am I going to try to? Absolutely. Let's go for it. Now, I do have that Colossus Slayer, so I don't know if that unit's going to be something I want to bring out here, but I know for a fact if I beat 5 of these stages, any 5 of these stages, I will get one of the best meta-breaking units. And now, Zach, I did send you a video, if you saw that, of that April Fool's joke video that I sent you. That unit is the unit I'm talking about right now. These Colossus stages, you need to beat 5 of them, and you can do it really early game. This guy's going to give me a bunch of money. Let's get him killed, get him, yeah, and we'll bring up Beast Lord. As far as I'm aware, the Colossus Slayers aren't an actual enemy type, so they do still constitute as traitless if they are doges. Like, if they're the doges or any just normal white-colored enemies like Gray, like this guy here, he's still white despite having a different look. I'm pretty sure he still counts as a traitless enemy, so I shouldn't have any issues killing him with my Dark Beast Lord Garu. These guys are strong as hell, though. They hit for like 30 or 40k. This is a little bit of a harder stage here. Garu should take him out no problem, though. Yeah. Very tanky, these guys, but we should be alright with just a random generalist loadout. I've got a bunch of units that aren't very helpful here, but we'll get it done. Yep, and Garu absolutely destroys any backliners because he has that massive wave attack, as you guys can see there, that hits ridiculously long range. That's part of the reason he's so overpowered, is because you can just have meat shields in front of him and he can survive many more hits than you would expect him to. He's not just strong, but he can snipe, which is really appreciated in a game like this, where you've always got these super strong backliners that are dealing a shit ton of damage that you don't want to deal with. Now, what about you, Zach? How have you been doing in your playthrough? I know you're still pretty fresh. You've got to be coming into Chapter 3 soon, aren't you? Of Empire of Cats? The first 3 chapters?
More or less.
Yeah. If I look for you, I can check right now when you get a treasure festival. Yeah, see, there's a 24-hour Into the Future festival right now. You should have. We are here. Yeah, you don't have any more XP festivals. You missed out. It was an hour ago. Of course it was. You missed it out by 1 hour. But tomorrow, if you do your treasure festival, you'll be able to get a bunch of those treasures done because they're gonna help you a lot getting through those levels. What do we want to do? Let's do Teacher at Spring. I don't know. I don't remember what I get for this, but I might as well do it. Let's go ahead and do it. I'll do a couple of these levels and see if I get the unit from it. This is just one of the monthly levels. You get this every year, so I'm not too worried about it. I just need to pick it up while it's available as soon as I can. No big deal. I missed out on the true form for another unit because I'm an idiot, but that's okay. It's not a very good one, so I don't really care that much about having his true form. I am probably just going to be able to spam macho legs. Well, if you notice my meat shields, I have the normal tank cat like you have, but I also have this really weird tattooed looking one. These are the craze cats, my friend, and anybody who's watched my channel for a long time is known about the craze cats. I've played into the late game, so I've had these guys true formed for quite a while on my main account. But once you beat Empire of Cats 3, depending on what units you have, you could very easily get some of these cats. And yeah, I am feeling like I've only got a couple of hours left to do XP Festival. Not XP Festival, what's the word? Treasure Festival. So I'm going to go back and go do that. We're going to work on Into the Future. See, I've got 48 out of 48 gold treasures here. And I remember, Zake, you were asking about treasures and how they all work. For those of you who are new to Battle Cats or just kind of watch my content and aren't really familiar with it, the way the treasures work is interesting because they actually give you a permanent buff that forever lasts in your account if you get them. And he was asking, basically, what was it your question was?
What's the difference between like the gold and the bronze and silver?
Right. So basically, it just represents the efficiency of the treasure. Keep in mind, it's the treasure itself is the actual item. So in this case, the aqua crystal is the treasure, but you get independent treasures from every world you complete, and you need to get all, in this case, 8 to get the aqua crystal to even work. Period. Even if I had 7 golds, like gold treasures from 7 levels, and I didn't have that 8th one, if I didn't have that flamenco dance from Spain, it wouldn't work. But the second I
What if
got
it was silver
anything,
then?
what's that?
What if that's like eighth one was silver, would it still give you the aqua crystal?
Yes. So as long as you have a
Mm.
single treasure of any kind from all of the stages, you unlock the reward. The only catch is obviously my aqua crystal says power 100%, right? Well, if I scroll over here to something that isn't 100%ed, like for example, blood fruit, I've got a bunch going on here. I've got a gold, I've
Mm.
got a bronze, and 2 silvers. It basically just represents how effective the item, the ability that you get is. You know what I mean? So in this case, the blood fruit makes me stronger against red enemies, right? Because I have a bronze and 2 silvers instead of all golds like I did on the aqua crystal, I'm only gaining 66% of that ability's max power. So obviously you want to get 100% if you can, which is where the treasure festivals come in because they increase the drop rate of these treasures from the stages, which is what I'm about to do now. So looking at this, I need a couple. I need sky fruit, which we're going to go work on right now. Time Machine increases your energy recovery speed. Really useful. Not gonna lie, it just helps you play the game more if you're into it. So that's one I really like to get early. But I need to go to Colombia, I believe. I'm sorry for this. I gotta go back. Colombia, Hollywood, and Las Vegas. This is why we check. I need to go to Hollywood and Las Vegas to get my anti-floating up. So we're gonna go ahead and move this way. Hollywood and Las Vegas. What do we got in this level? We have Alien Monkey, we have Alien Doge, and Croco. Let's go.
I didn't even know that you could check who's in that. What?
Yep, if you click it, you can see what, only if you've already played the stage once. So if you haven't played the stage,
Oh,
it just
okay.
shows up as a bunch of question marks. But if you've played it, you know what's in the stage. Obviously, the wiki exists. You just look up the level's name, and it'll tell you what's in the stage.
True.
But in this case,
If
if you've already played a level,
I
and,
beat
and
Hollywood once, then
well,
would it
it's
say what's in
different,
it?
right? It's different every time you play because obviously the harder chapters have different enemies in them. And like in this case, Chapter 1 of Into the Future doesn't have the alien monkey in it, but chapter 2 does have the alien monkey in it as the boss because he's
It's
featured.
so ugly.
Oh yeah, he's
It's
disgusting.
so
I
ugly.
fucking hate him. He's absolutely deplorable to look at.
It looks like it's supposed to be cute.
It's supposed to be cute, but it's just terrifying. Yeah. Thankfully, I've already got all of my anti-alien treasures at 100% up until this point from chapter 1 and chapter 2. So these guys are a cakewalk. They are not very boosted at all because of that. For the most part, my general strategy is either, depending on how fast they spam out bosses, like in this case, they sent the boss immediately. I wanted to send out a cheaper Uber because I didn't have enough time to get something a little more expensive like Dark Beast Garu, right? Otherwise, I would. And I mean, in this case, Yami is good against aliens anyway, so I'm not really worried about it. If you see this little hairdo looking guy with the purple orb, he is Psycho Cat, or not yet. His true form is Psycho Cat. I forget what he's called in his first form. But basically, he slows aliens. You'll see the slow effect hitting them there. So he's really good to have covered by meat shields, and then you basically just use him as a debuffer. You want to spam as many of them as you can to guarantee that they're all slowed, because if they're slowed, they can't touch you, and you can slowly make space on them, right? If I can get a little bit of XP here, I'm kind of tempted to try Moon Out. I do have a energy refill, so we're probably going to play this out. Probably do 30 minutes, I think, maybe is a healthy number. But depending on how fast I go through my energy here, I spent a little bit longer than I would have liked just looking at units. But to be fair, I also got 2 Ubers, which didn't expect to get 2. I figured I would get 1, maybe. But getting 1 from a rare ticket was a really nice catch. That's the nice thing about that draw is that it's a 9% drop rate for Ubers rather than the normal 5%, so almost doubled. So it was definitely a good call. Normally, I wouldn't recommend doing an 11 draw unless it's 100% guaranteed you get an Uber, but I have ridiculously good luck for no reason whatsoever, so I gamble it. I tend to gamble. I've been playing this game for long enough now that I can play without gacha anyway, so I don't necessarily need Ubers. I just like to use them because they're fun, right? They're fun to showcase. It gets people watching the videos, it gets people entertained. It's just
Yeah, they
more
look cool.
interesting to watch. Yeah, they look cool, right? They're fun to show off because a lot of people play the game and they might get Ubers, but they might have completely different Ubers than I have. Even on my main account, I had, I think, easily 50 Ubers at least, and I still had a bunch of Ubers that friends of mine might not have had, which that was really unlucky that I didn't get any treasure from that. Do I want to full send this? Oh, I almost opened
Do it.
M Labs by accident. Oops. I don't know if I want to full send this, but I do want to get this Wheelcat up as much as I can because, frankly, Wheelcat is going to help a lot. He does massive damage against aliens, and this level has been a struggle for me. I will try it once. I will put Wheelcat in the level as he is at level, what is it, 8? I will put him in here just to try him, and I will see
Cool.
how
That's pretty
terribly I get
decent.
my ass kicked because I guarantee you he's not going to be a high enough level. I don't think he's going to be a high enough level. We're going to put on the Rich Cat as well just to try and not have to worry about money. Um,
Do you have a free god cat?
I don't know. I paid for the returner mode, so I don't actually know. I do have a free God Cat. I could beat it right now, but I'm gonna save it. I am I stuck? I'm stuck using it here. Fuck. I don't want to do this.
Rip.
I have to. I have to commit to it now. Fuck. Well, I guess we
It's
gotta.
my fault.
It's
I
his
asked
fault.
you how to
He
free
goofed it.
one.
I gotta commit to it. Well, you guys get to see the God cutscene. I was gonna save this for Into the Future
It's
Chapter
okay.
3, but with the Ubers I have, I don't think it'll be too big of a deal anyway. That's fine. It's cool. We get to see the animation, and you actually get to fight that
Yeah, I
guy as
haven't
a
seen
boss,
anything
eh?
yet.
You get to fight him as a
What, god
boss.
cat?
Yeah, I swear to God, he's a boss.
That's horrible.
Yeah, he is a boss you get to fight. It's actually insane. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's no recharge on any of these things while this is active. It's kind of ridiculous to be honest. There's so much that you can do with that. I think my goal here is just to get as many Ubers and meat shields out as possible. If I can get multiple Dark Beast Garus, well, the thing is, Dark Beast Garu is not that good. In this particular level, at least, he's not that good. In this specific level, maybe if I can get a bunch of Bahamut cats, that would probably be the actually big brain play. But I'm an idiot, so let's get a Bahamut cat out while I have the chance. Normally, I would stall this level out to try and get a bunch, but I'm an idiot, so I guess we're not doing that.
Where's the head?
Let's get a bunch of sexy leg cats. Let's. Oh my god. They are going to
What?
just demolish. Yeah, there's no way I don't fucking destroy this. If I don't win this stage, I'm just ass. I'm actually just ass if I lose.
Oh, what is that?
This is unholy Valkyrie cat. Welcome to my nightmare of a stage. I don't like this stage very much, as you can imagine. Yeah, because she just does that. She snipes Dark Beast Garu, even though he's behind my meat shield. She has so much range. So much range for no reason. And
What's a
ridiculous
really bad
damage.
Uber?
Yeah,
Just
Dark
because it
Beast is
misses so
not
much?
helping. Hey, she's knocked back already, though. That's a good start.
Lucifer the Fallen, I don't really like just because he misses so freaking much.
Who does?
Lucifer the Fallen.
Yeah, Lucifer, I haven't fucked with him yet. He's a new Uber, so I don't actually know how good he is, to be honest.
His range is awkward.
Awkward. Yeah, that's the thing is some of these units have very specific ranges. Like enemies will deal specific ranges. Every enemy and every unit you can get have specific ranges. So certain encounters are better than others. I think Lucifer, I don't do you know what he's good against? Like what his type advantage is?
I can check.
I might actually win this stage. I might actually win the level here. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
If I do, I'm just gonna hop right into the Future 3. Why not, right? I did not mean to fucking use my cat god though. That was they really force you into that if you click the button. That's like an L take automatically. 2 Bahamut cats is kind of OP here, not gonna lie. Yeah, she's taking heavy knockbacks. Dark Beast Garu's out, but Bahamut cat is still in the game. We still have one of our Bahamut cats is about to die. I know he's about to die. That's okay. One more hit. One more big
Strong
hit.
revenge.
Nice. We got that big hit. We're going to have another Yami coming in so he can weaken. The boss is stronger now. She's dealing more damage, but as long as she doesn't hit my units, it doesn't matter how much damage she's dealing. If she's just hitting my weak meat shields, who cares? She is slowed, so she can't move forward. That's the thing, right? My Psycho Cats are actually hard carrying this right now. Okay. Big damage. I need to cat cannon this.
Lucifer the
Please don't
Fallen is
miss.
good
Please don't
against
miss. Please don't miss. Please don't miss.
Axiom.
Please don't miss.
I don't know
Oh
what
my god,
Axiom
another
is.
knockback. Another knockback. But my Bahamut cat died. One of my Bahamuts is dead. I think we can pull this off. I think we pull this off. Right here and now. This is it. This is where I finally beat this level. I've been working on this one for about a few days, but I've also had to treasure grind. Okay, Bahamut Cat 2 is dead. I kind of expected that though, so that's not a huge deal. I'm going to try to watch my money a little bit because I think I'm going to probably finish this with the next Bahamut Cat recharge I got going on up here. She's extremely powerful right now, so I'm kind of worried about it. I'm just hoping I get the treasure first try here because if I don't, that's just going to suck. If I don't get the energy refill treasure, that's just going to be rough. All right, Bahamut Cat's coming in. My finger is getting tired. If you guys aren't aware, if you guys are curious about the recording quality, I'm actually recording with OBS right now. I moved this account over to my PC, actually, so I'm playing on PC right now. That's why I got Buddy in Discord call in the background, so the quality is going to be much better. Dark Beast is probably not the best idea I've ever had, but we're going to go for it anyway. We got to full send it because I think the boss is probably almost dead. And if I do beat this stage, I'm actually going to unlock my first true form on this account. You never expect it to be her, but it might be. Level 20 units might actually be possible. This is going to be tight
Oh,
because she's taking space. She's taking space. I don't know. I'm running out of money here. If I have to, I'll spend cat food. I don't mind. Like, if I'm close enough where it's worth it, then I'll do it. Definitely. All right, I need Yami. Definitely. Okay, he's got one more hit. He can tank one more hit. Give me one more good hit. Nope. She's going to outrange him. That's the problem, right? Is she fucking outranges him, so... Psycho Cat, slow, please. Yes. Stall as long as you can, you fucker. Who's gonna finish the fight? That's the question. Is Yami gonna get it off? Is he gonna get the kill? I don't know. She's strong as hell right now, though. Ridiculously strong. Oh, yo, good timing on the cat cannon. He tanks that hit. He tanks that first one. This is good. I don't know. I might have to spend cat food here. Even after spending a free cat god use, I might still have to use cat food. That's rough.
it might be more than just.
I don't know. I don't know what her health is. That's the problem. Like, this boss is insanely hard. The previous tries I've done, the best I've gotten her to is 52%, so... I mean, obviously, if I leveled up Wheelcat all the way to level 20, then I would be chilling. Wheelcat will carry. Oh, huge. I just got a huge influx of money from that. I think I can afford to send out the useless cat that I haven't summoned the entire game. Just a little bit to get a little bit more stalling going on. I need to kill this Scizoroo, this alien kangaroo. I need to kill him. Otherwise, I'm just effed. She's got to be low. Like, she's definitely low as shit right now. There's no way she's at, like, 13% health. She's definitely low to some extent. We'll see how low, though, in a minute. Knockback on the Scizoroo is huge. I'm going to risk it for Wheelcat, see if he can actually get some damage. Yeah, no, he's way too weak. I'm dead here. I'm just dead. There's nothing I can do. All right, let's see what her health's at. Let's see if it's worth cat fooding. Tell me it's low. 11%. I mean, hey, yeah, we cat food that. We cat food that, 100%. And listen, before you guys judge me, okay? Listen, I'm going to lure her to my base because, you know, that sounds like a bad idea, but I'm going to lure her. I'm going to lure her here. I got to kill that Scizoroo. That's #1 priority. And I'm going to try to get Bahamut Cat to finish it off here, I think. Okay, there's more damage. We're going to get that out. We're going to send everything. We're just going to full send it. I got to get that last bit of chunk damage on her. That's it. Bahamut Cat probably got a hit there. If I can get one Dark Beast Garu hit on her, that's going to deal big damage. Like, I just need that one hit. He's just not going to get it because she outranges him, bro. If I can hit a close line, yeah, like that. If I can hit a close-up enemy, that's gonna give me the hit. Dark Beast, I wish I would have known that there was that alien pig. Oh, we got the kill. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, the alien pig is so
I can
ugly.
stall him. I think. I can stall him.
What is in, what is on its
He
head?
spawns wave attacks. Wave attacks. This is rough. I really don't want to have to spend more cat food, but I've already beaten the level, so if I have to, I have to. I don't think I'm going to, though. I think I can make it work. Dark Beast Garu, I should have saved him. If I was smart, I would have saved him, because he's immune to wave attacks. So this pig basically doesn't work. Like, his attacks don't work against my guy. I'm going to stop sending out Wheelcat, because he's just a waste of $1,000 right now that I actually kind of need. Yeah, this might be another L take, but that sucks that I'm going to spend the cat food. I'm going to do it. I've already spent it once, and I've already beat the boss, so I'm going to do it. It's
What
obviously
happens
I'm going to
after
do it.
you beat into the future?
Into the future, every chapter gives you a reward. The first chapter gives you nothing special, but the second two, yeah, I'm not going to get my Ubers up in time. Well, we don't talk about that. At least I killed one of the enemies. The second I spawn Garu, though, for this second part, I almost clicked no. That would be rough. The second I spawn Dark Beast Garu, all my Ubers out, I get them all out, it's over. It's already over, because Dark Beast Garu is immune to wave attacks and outranges this guy, the bear. The Cybear, I believe his name is. No, not Cybear. Something else. I don't remember all these enemy names, man. But he's completely immune to wave attacks, so he's going to nullify that big alien pig.
The rhino was the scariest one for me.
The rhinos are scary, yeah. Especially the cyber horns is what they're called in this. The alien rhinos,
Oh,
yeah, they're
there's
called cyber
green
horns.
rhinos. There's green rhinos. That's
Green
horrible.
rhinos? Oh, those are relics.
Is
Those
that
are
what they are?
way late game, the green ones.
Oh.
Yeah, those are like stupidly late game. If you're fighting green rhinos, you shouldn't be, because you're in Empire of Chaos. Yeah,
No, I only
that's
fought red
GG though.
ones.
That's gonna be game. I already know it, because these guys can't keep up with my units. And Garu in every other situation is insanely overpowered. I know it made him seem pretty weak there, but it's simply because the boss does 20,000 damage a hit. He's only level 20, keep that in mind. I don't have level 30 or 40 units yet. So he's only fucking level 20. Like, he's doing his best, but he's getting outranged by the boss, so. I mean, as scuffed as that was, we beat the boss, right? Like, we take those.
W.
Yeah, we take those. And I mean, now that I've beaten her once, even if I don't get the treasure, I'm gonna immediately get the anti-alien treasures from the next world. Yeah, there you go. There's our W. Give me the treasure. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it normal. That's normal. That's fine. Future tech is activated, so now I'm gonna be getting increased energy, and we're gonna get a cutscene here. I'm gonna skip it because everybody's seen these cutscenes long enough. A new chapter of the future saga is here. The final chapter. All clear bonus. I get a cat combo, and the big reward for this one, Valkyrie Cat's true form, which I can get right now because she's already level 20. So here's the final one. Ancients arise, take back Earth. There's true form, awaken Bahamut. That's Bahamut Cat's true form. That super big ass dragon I had that did the super giant purple orb, yeah, that's his true form. I am
Oh,
not
it's
buying a
too
platinum ticket.
small.
We have done it. We're gonna get 50 cat food, which makes up the cat food I just spent, basically. And here is where we're gonna get our true form. So let's go check it out. We're gonna scroll over to the way the end. Here she is. Time for a true form. Changed to her final form. They say it's her final form. Her first form here. Fields of Valhalla. True Valkyrie Cat says it's her true form, but this is actually her true form. The curse is broken and the savior of catkind has returned. The restored Meownier pierces foes, freezing them. She has the ability, mind you, I'll be at like a 30% chance, but she has the ability to freeze every enemy type in the game except metal with an area attack. So she is actually really useful in certain stages. She's kind of weak. She's more of a thrower out to deal quick damage or get a freeze if you need it off a Hail Mary. But she is extremely useful in the right circumstances. I need to get this guy to level 20 as soon as possible. Same with Salon Cat. I need to get her to level 20 as soon as possible. We'll get there, though. We will get there. I'm currently 16 upgrades away from getting a rare ticket, and I kind of want to do a rare ticket draw before we end this here. So let's see if I can pull one off. I need some cheap cats that I can level up. That's the problem. I don't have any cheap cats available at the moment because this account is still way too new. 16 levels is a little much for me to pull off, I think, right now. Rare cats, I might have enough I can send them across the board. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna wait out. I'm gonna wait it out for now, I think. But we're gonna hop into a couple of early stages of Into the Future 3. This chapter is significantly harder, so I'm looking forward to the difficulty of that. Fuck you, Wheelcat. You're not gonna help me anytime soon. You're not a high enough level to help me. You know what? Fuck it. We'll throw in our Ubers. We'll throw in some Ubers. We'll throw in you, Momotaro. You spawn pretty fast. I'm going to put you up here, actually. And Sea Serpent Dragon costs 6,000. Holy. Quite the
That's
unit.
messed up.
I mean, he is a long-range unit, too, though. He is a
Yeah,
backliner
but I
with
can't
long
even get
range.
that. I
Well,
can't
like,
even get 6,000.
yeah, you can't because you still haven't got enough of your... Well, if you get your treasures and enough of your cat tickets up, then you'll be able to. Like, even I don't have all my abilities maxed. The max level you can get your abilities by paying money is level 20, and then you have to get plus units. So to get the true forms of all the basic cats, you need to get them to plus 10. 20 plus 10 gets their true forms. So Sexy Legs Cat, I really need him, to be honest. His true form is good against aliens, so that would really help, obviously. But at this point, I'm getting too late into it. Power, don't upgrade this. If you haven't yet, Zach, do not upgrade this. Leave it at whatever level it's at right now. And the reason being is if you see its upgrade, it increases its damage, but it also increases its recharge time. And to be honest with you, the cat cannon is better used in this situation. It's used to knock back enemies more than it's used to deal damage, right? So having a shorter recharge time is better. The only reason mine is max level at 20 right now is because I paid the $1 to skip all that shit, and it automatically upgraded it to level 20 for free. So if you have the opportunity to not do that, I would recommend you try to avoid upgrading this where possible. Even if you get it from a cat ticket, don't upgrade it. Just sell it. It's not worth. Everything else though, you can get all of these up to plus 10 as well before they max out. So that's the absolute max. When you have max wallet, like this upgrade, if you max this out, the max income you can have at level 1 is 6,000. So if I wanted to buy that Uber, I could buy it without
Bro,
upgrading at all.
that's actually
Not
crazy.
not too bad, yeah. So that being said, I'm gonna throw us into the future stages, and we're gonna go with it from there. These early stages shouldn't be too bad, but I'm gonna throw at some of my Ubers just because I want to see what they do. I'll throw out Momotaro. She is gonna be a spammable unit. She's pretty fast. She is level 1, so don't take her stats. Her damage is gonna be shit, obviously, but I just want to see what her attacks look like. She's only level 1, so she's not gonna actually do anything. My fucking meat shields are probably gonna do better than her. But I mean, hey, look at that recharge time. I've already got 2 on the battlefield. For an Uber, that's pretty good. Okay, we've got 3 aliens. Let's just smack them to death with Sexy Legs Cat. I've already got Crazed Sexy Legs at level 20, and I'm pretty sure I can beat the True Form stage, to be honest with you, because Dark Beast Garu is good against Traitless, and all of the Manic stages, with the exception of a few, like Manic Flying Cat, for example, is a flying unit. Cat CPU, inferior home electronics. So, yeah. Now that I've beaten Japan, I'm going to show you. If you notice, I'm in Chapter 3, Zake. Now I have to get the Aqua Crystal again for a 3rd time. But that
Bro,
will even further make the alien enemies weaker. So in order to beat these worlds, you basically have to get these. At the very least, you have to get these to beat the alien worlds, because the majority of the enemies are aliens. I got an inferior one, so I need to beat up until Australia before I can weaken the aliens again. And keep in mind, the boss that I just beat, right? She was pretty weak for the most part. Or pretty strong for the most part. But as soon as I get both the crystals from this world, I go back to the previous world, and all of those aliens from before are even weaker. It's not just in my current world. It lowers the health and damage of aliens permanently throughout the entirety of the game, including the event stages and the Stories of Legend stages that you're going to see in the other tab I was in. So that's really good to know. That's why getting these early on is so important for anybody who's starting off, who's going into leaving the early game, leaving the beginner stage. Like Zake, I'm hoping I can see you in the mid game slash like early phases of the game. soon. Like, I want to see you get Bahamut Cat and Valkyrie Cat, because you should be able to get Valkyrie Cat as long as you do your treasures. You just have to watch out for the treasure festivals. They happen every single day for the different worlds at different times, but there is occasionally events where, like I had, where it's 24/7 the entire time. Hey, 50,000 XP, no complaints. And as soon as you get all those treasures, you're going to beat those stages, man. You're going to beat them. Because those treasures are going to boost you so much. Everything from your income rate. Like, look at how fast I'm gaining money. That's pretty
So
good.
fast, it's lagging.
It's so fast that it's not even... Well, it's because I'm running it on PC. I'm running 60 FPS when this game natively runs at 30. So the game is actually running twice as fast as it normally does right now for me. That's okay,
Oh,
though.
that's hilarious.
Yeah, yeah, I can lower the frame rate. I just forgot to. It's not a big deal. The only thing
It's like
is...
when
Yeah, yeah.
after zombies, you get the zoom thing.
Oh, when I
On
was
the
playing modded zombies. I
oh,
still haven't recorded a video of that. I just want to get a third person to do that with. Somebody else. This level's still pretty
dude,
easy,
I
so
wish
I'm...
I had a computer.
What the fuck? What the fuck am I looking at? He is so cool looking. I mean,
I love
I
how
wish he had
the
more
cat is.
color. I mean, I wish he had more color, but I imagine he's probably going to turn black and white because most of the dragons tend to turn black and white rather than just being white once they're in their true form. If I missed out on cat food by literally one score, if you're curious about the score, by the way, you get rewards based on how fast you beat these levels, and you can actually get 10 cat food from every single level and into the future. If you do them
Oh,
fast enough. But every level has different rewards. So like the last one gave me a speed up. This one gives me 50,000 XP. This one is giving me this. You get different things for all of them. Let me quickly level up my boy, see if I can get him to level 10. Wheelcat. I need 80,000 to level him up to level 10 to get his second form. Use an energy refill because I'm absolutely gonna. I'm not gonna record the whole thing, but because we're hitting the 40-minute mark here. I'm probably gonna record a couple more levels here, and we'll call it there. Hit 45 minutes. That seems like a healthy amount. I don't want to do a stupid, terribly long Battle Cats video because I mean, coming back, people have missed my videos for Battle Cats, so hopefully I can get some more content pumped out to you guys. And I mean, and now I've got a guest appearance who's gonna be playing through the game with me, right? I'll have to show you if you want to look it up, Zake. Check out Courier Cat because he is the most broken unit in the game by a mile right now. Like he's destroying the shit out of the meta. So, and the thing is, you can get him in early game. Like basically, as soon as you beat Chapter 3 of Cats, not Cats of the Cosmos, fuck. The chapters you're doing, right? The 3 chapters you're doing. As soon as you beat those, you basically can get Courier Cat, depending on what Ubers you have. Which I would get him if you could, because he's basically like my Macho Cats here. He runs super fast, he's cheap to summon, and he does ridiculously large damage. His stats are so cranked out through the roof right now because the stages he's built for those new colossal stages. But the thing is, he is specifically built to do those stages, so he is buffed to shit for every other stage, making him insanely broken.
is it the one that has a box on the end of a stick?
Yeah, that would be him. Hey, I got another. It said Ancient Tablet has been activated. I don't remember which one that is, but it's something. Ancient Tablet is, I think, health. Yeah, so now my cat base has extra health. And now I have more base health. Only 55%, though. So if I were to get these to gold, I would gain an extra 50% on top of that for the bonus. Here's Solar Cat, and you'll notice now that he's at level 10, I can actually see what his true form is. He turns into Chill Cat, giant ice flake. He has better range, which is a huge part, and he summons faster, which summoning faster isn't super useful for the most part, but the range does matter, because having more range makes it so that he doesn't die nearly as fast. That's a really nice thing to have. We'll do
Oh,
Russia.
what's this ancient egg cat? It looks cool.
That's Courier Cat. That's his first form. He's an egg in his first form. In order to get Courier Cat, you need to unlock his true form. So you need to level him up, evolve him, and then get him to level 30 and collect a bunch of stones from the colossal stages. I think you need 5 of 2 different types of stones to evolve him. And I haven't gotten him yet, even on my main account, because
Oh,
he
and
didn't
then he
exist.
throws like a black cat. What the heck?
A black cat. Are you talking about Killer Cat?
I don't know. He just like flung a black cat out of the box.
Oh yeah, yeah. In Courier Cat's animations, he summons Killer Cat, which is a meme. It's a meme cat. It has the exact same stats as the basic cat, except here's the catch: he costs $10,000 to summon him once. So
That's
he's a.
hilarious.
I think he got a true form actually, which is kind of funny. I don't know if Killer Cat has a true form. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys, but I have to look. I've seen a lot of people talking about Killer Cat, so I'm wondering if he actually legitimately got a true form that makes him more powerful. It'd be kind of funny if Killer Cat became viable. Because basically, in order to unlock Killer Cat, there was like a really, really long set of like difficult challenge stages you had to do with like a Killer Cat boss that was ridiculously hard to beat, but then the reward you got was absolutely a fucking joke. Like the biggest fucking meme. 7,500. I'm gonna get a cat CPU and a Piroshki. Well, we've reached the 45-minute marker, so I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna play with Zake off camera for a bit. I'm probably the next time you guys see me for a video will probably be me doing Into the Future Chapter 3's boss, possibly another 11 draw if I get the cat food for it. We'll have to see how fast I can grind cat food. But I'm hoping to get my user rank up into 1200 in the near future because I want to start getting my units to level 25 and 30. That would really go a mile, especially my crazed cats. I will probably level up Dark Beast Garu as much as possible simply because he's such a good carry unit for unlocking, beating boss stages and unlocking new cats. But with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go because this has been a fun one. And I guess we'll see you guys in post.